To connect with loved ones who are past, you only haven't learned yet the way how it's been the best for you. The reason that you're watching this video is because you feel something about the title, I guess. So probably there is a loved one who you miss very much in the spirit world, or there is a person who you really want to speak to or know something from who is in the spirit world. This is a video where I'm going to talk about how I'm going to explain to you what is your way of making the connection with the spiritual world. So how you can talk to the deceased and how you can get to the direction that will be in your way. So this is where we're going to talk about, and I'm going to a lot about more stuff. This is also very good to put in this video. I've put some notes at the side, so sometimes I will watch. I will not read, of course, because then the video will not be as spontaneous as it should be. But sometimes I look a bit at the side, just have the inspiration because I want to make a very good video for you, and then I need to look at the notes sometimes. Okay, why do you keep searching? Why do people keep searching? And this is because they learn when they keeping searching, they learn that, oh, maybe it's this my way. Maybe it's this my way. Maybe it's this the correct path for me. Maybe is that the correct path for me? I think that everyone that wants to give you a pet wants to give them your pet, but not their pet, I mean. This is a very interesting thing, because if I want to give you my road, I think that you are Erik, and there is a slight possibility that your name is also Erik, but the most people, everyone can watch the video if they're adult, so men and women, but the most people who are into spirituality are women, so I think that more than 50% of women will watch this video, so the chance is very small that you are Erik. But if you are still Erik, you're still not me. And then my way should not be your way. There could be maybe thousands of ways to be a medium, because being a medium is only a person who can make the connection to the deceased. If you can do this, then you are already a medium. It's a bit different between a professional medium, someone who does it for work, and someone who just makes the connection. These are two different things. But you can be the person also that can make the connection, and I'm going to show you in this video how you can get to a path that's probably your path. And this is so important that you are not going to follow the path of don't follow the road of George. Don't follow the road of Bill. Don't follow the road of Erik, but follow the path that's your own. And also, when I work with mediumship, when I learn people mediumship, then I also kind of check, hey, what is the road that you need? And this is something where I'm very good at, that everyone is different, so everyone has a different road. But I cannot give in one video 1,000 roads, but I will give you a way within 4 different roads, and there's 4 different roads. They will help you these are 4 basic roads for your development of your making the connection with the deceased. And if you have one of these roads, and you know how at the end of this video, then you can have your way, at least just a start of your way, and then you can make it your own more and more and more if you want. Okay, and to know the route that you need to walk, the start of this is of course completely free. Okay, why you maybe senses already something, but you don't notice it yet, or you don't know really what it is. This probably means that you have a psychic ability, because if you, like for myself, till the age of 22, I always had the feeling that I'm being followed. Like from, who's there? Who's there? Who's there? And the spirits come from behind. When I learned more and more, I just learned that I have a very strong spiritual guide, and the spiritual guide was always with me. But because he's so strong, he was very big, and I always have the feeling that he big in energy, that he was following me, and I never knew at that time that he loved me, and he just wants to be there for me and just protect me. So how much more fear I get, I think how harder he was trying to protect me. But yeah, then you come going to walk in circles around, around, around. But now I learned that he is just great, and he is just someone that I really love, and really helps me in my spiritual growth. Um, okay, it's no it's no coincidence that you sent us this kind of things, because this also is the reason that you're probably watching this video, and that you maybe like to know more about, hey, how can I talk to my loved one who has passed away? How can I listen to what they need to want to say to me? How can I listen to what they learn to me? How can I tell you this? This is very interesting because yeah, maybe sometimes you hear stuff. It doesn't matter if you don't have this. This road also works for you. If you are not having this from, you will be able to follow the path of this video also. But what I want to tell you about is, maybe you smell something what's not there, or maybe you taste something that what's not there, and these are great things of that, yeah, that you are able to be maybe more than just a medium that only works for himself, but this is something for in the future, and only if you want to do this. And this is not exactly where this video is about, because this is way ahead above this video. What I really want to tell you is that mediumship is not a gift. Mediumship is a talent. Some persons are born with a talent, and then they think it's a gift, because some people are also born with a very good talent to play soccer. As some other people are also born with a good talent to play the piano. Everybody can play the piano. Everybody who can walk can play soccer. If you can move your fingers, then you can play the piano. But you will not be as good as Mozart or as Bach. This is a very interesting thing, but if you're going to work with it, and you're going to work really hard, I know you can come really far, because I have seen that a lot of people have becoming more and more and more developed in their mediumship than the people who only have the talent but have been lazy, because they think from, oh, but I can already do it, but then they do not grow in their mediumship, because you can always can be better and better and better at it. It's no of course it's no game like someone needs to win. It's not like a tournament or something. Because I think we should not compare a mediumship to each other. But the only thing that I'm saying this to you is, it doesn't matter where your starting point is. If you work hard, then you can come really far in your mediumship. Okay. Even kijken van, and I also want to tell you something about the person with the gift. When I'm just talking about the gift, is for me is the gift just a talent. Here is a problem in the world. Because of this problem, then you will notice that in this problem there will be people who say from, oh, you cannot learn mediumship because it's a gift, and there know people who have not learned it. But let me tell you something. People who have the talent for mediumship, they probably started real good. They have really good readings, but I know something else about them. A lot of people who don't practice the meditations of mediumship and will do mediumship, and this happens a lot to people who are talented for mediumship but never learned how to work with it. They get really tired of their mediumship, and that's because they don't know how to be in the energy of the mediumship, because they never learned this. They only have to learn to open it like a sort of channel, and that is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to open it. It's not really like a channel, but it's more easy to explain it like this. But for the persons who have the talent, the channel is already opened, and it's only a technique. I have teached Right now I have teach 38 classes of mediumship. Again, this is not a video about the mediumship course, but I have taught more than 38 classes. I also have done a lot of workshops. I have seen a lot of lessons and taken a lot of lessons myself. I have seen so many times that people who didn't have the talent are going really going to be really good at mediumship because they make a lot of effort. They've been sitting in the energy of the spiritual world. And at the end of this video, it's also very interesting. I give you something that is going to teach you how to get this energy from the spiritual world. So you will be able to make a contact without being tired. I have seen even mediums who are really, really good. They are, yeah, the best mediums around, I think. But when they're not sitting in the energy of the meditation, I see that they are getting ill many times. And it's just like not laughing, not something real heavy, but like a flu or something, huh? Or maybe a little pain in their body, and they get tired more and more and more. This should not be the way. You should have energy from this, and the only way to get energy from this is by sitting in the correct energy, and that's the first thing you need to do. And if you do this, it's very good to know that if you're going to sit in this energy, then the spiritual world will give you more and more the energy, and you can make the connection to the spirit world way longer. And this is a very good thing because if you do this more and more and more, you will see that after a couple of months, maybe even a couple of years, you look like the person who has been the gift from the birth. Um, but no, you have just worked really hard. You don't have to go there. Huh? I'm not going to show you right now to go there. I just want to learn you how to make the contact. But in the contact for yourself, even if you do it only for yourself, it's still very important that you are going to sit in the power because else you will lose energy. And I don't want you. I cannot promise that you never have the flu. From I'm not a medic or something, and even a medic cannot promise you that. But I can tell you that working with the spirit world can give you energy if you do it in the correct way. And I will show you the correct way after this. After something I show you at the end of the video again. Okay, I'm going to the notes again. Just make a joke about this. Okay, I already maybe say the bit about the next thing. And what's also very interesting is that people are also getting stuck in their mediumship because they think they must, they must. I don't know the English word. Sorry, they must. They must complete themselves to some task. They really think, "Fun, I need to do the I really need to understand this, and I really need to do this perfect, and I really need to be good at this, huh? And this is where you get stuck because this will never work. As a medium, you can make mistakes. It's no problem that you're going to make mistakes, and it's also from that maybe you ask too much at the beginning for yourself because the first time that you want to make contact, then then there is quite a chance that it will not happen the first time. For some people it will, but for some people it will not. Um, let's explain something. Let's say that you are a baby, that you are just walking like a little baby, or you're not even walking. You're a very young baby, like 2 months, and then you try to walk. Yeah, you will never be able to walk before you turn over. You need to be on your back, on your belly, on your back, on your belly, and then you're going to walk on your knees. Maybe some babies will go on their, they will go on their butt and with their hands, but most people will just be on their knees as a baby. And then you stand up, and when you stand up, you really try to walk really careful against the wall. You remember the first time that if you have children, that your own child was walking against the wall, and it was so scary to leave the wall alone because maybe you're going to fall. And you were so happy when you're going to walk. But if you try something new, then you need to remember that you are a baby at it. And if you remember that you are a baby at it, you know that it takes time. A baby takes like more than a year the most babies, I've seen this in the Netherlands at least. They take a bit more than a year for walking. Some babies are faster, and I even learn in the childcare way that it should be in a year. But I have seen that most babies will not walk in a year. But when they walk, they can go running, huh? And then they go on the bicycle, and then they will be very good at sport. And some people want to go so fast in mediumship, but if you ask nothing and you're just going to sit and you just wait for what comes, um, the surprise will be so much bigger. You will get so much more happy if you just be able to wait a little bit and just to be patient, and be open to what will come to you. And how more you practice, how better you walk, so how better your mediumship is. Okay. Um, yeah, but also is very a thing that is very what happens very often is that people going to compare themselves to others. And it's really funny because when people take the first class at my place, I've seen it so many times that people think from, "Huh? Oh, Erik makes this contact. I could never do this." But they forget that I started in 2009. I'm way more ahead in the walking like the baby, yeah, than they are. Yeah, from when I started in 2009, I'm in the age about 14, I guess it's 26, maybe 15. Uh, Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. But maybe at the age of 16. But I've working a lot of years, and I also started in 2002 already with spiritual practice. Maybe not with mediumship, but with spiritual practice. And in 2009, I will start with healing, and very soon I put mediumship with it. So I've worked a lot of years with mediumship. Let's say 2010 is my little start at mediumship. Maybe I give it a bit more time. Then I'm 16. 16 years of experience in mediumship, and they just see me work, and they just want to be as good as I am. And I'm not going to say that I'm really good. I definitely not say that I'm going bad. I believe in myself, so I think I can be able to be a good medium. But what is really interesting to know is that some people who are starting, they just want to be as good as someone who works more than 10 years in something that they want to learn. So never compare yourself. Also, if and it can be a life lesson. I want to give you this to a life lesson for everything you do, because you don't know where others stand. If you are going to a class somewhere to learn something, doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be mediumship. And you will be like you're going to do karate. You will not be able to be as good as the teacher the first time you do the training when you go in karate. And I probably said it wrong in English, but I know that you understand martial arts karate. Is it? I thought, but yeah, you understand from you at the beginning point, and you don't know where the others came from too, because maybe you started at at this sport, and someone else start also the sport, and it's both your first time, but the other person has done kickboxing for more than 25 years, and you just only have been doing a race on the bicycle. Of course, the person who did kickboxing for 25 years will be better than you at the first lesson, because he did something that was really close to the same way. So if someone did healing for 25 years and then start mediumship, of course he will go faster in the beginning, because um, there is more experience, and you also don't know what this person has done in the life before, because the lives of us before can also be filled with a lot of mediumship that they went to be that they did over and over and over again. So this is something that I want to say that's really important for you. Okay, so don't compare yourself to others. It's very important, because you will really get insecure from this, and you just need to see that you are growing for yourself when you're walking apart. Always remember, growth, when you are growing in something, it always goes with ups and downs. And the ups and downs will go up, it's maybe a bit strange because my computer will show it the other way around because I go left right, but I think you see it right left. I'm not sure about this when you watch it, but you know what I mean. From you start, you're going like here, and then you drop down a little, and you're going back up, and then you drop down a little again, and you're going back up, and you drop down a little again. Now I'm going in the right way, and for me, I go the wrong way. But you go up, you go down a little bit again, but then you go up, and then you go down a little bit again, and you see where my finger goes down. It's not in the screen anymore. So you will be growing, but you always fall down. Dus don't try to be as good as last week. Try to look back when we are a year, maybe 6 months, but a year will be better. When you're looking back then from, hey, what can I do now? And what could I do at the start? It's so important with everything you do because you cannot be on your best on every day. It's good to try, but you won't will be able to be better every time. I've done it a lot of times myself. From I want to when I did demonstrations of mediumship, like mediumship evenings, um, I say to myself every new time that I do this, I should be better than the last time I did this. And it's a good way to get better, but it also can be very frustrated because not every time will be as good. And then I make it too hard for myself, and then I could not enjoy mediumship anymore. So I learned that I need to enjoy mediumship, and then I still trying to do the best as I can. And I know that I will be better and better every year. But I cannot say from when I worked in September that October would be better. Maybe November would be better, but yeah, October. I hope I give the good translation. I'm from the Netherlands, sorry, but October will be better. No, will not be better, but maybe November or December will be better. So you never know for yourself, and there are also a lot of things in your personal life where your mediumship can be good or maybe not so good. When you're very busy and you have no time to sit in the energy, then it's logic that your mediumship is going down a little bit. Not like the beginning, but maybe going down a little bit. Um, okay, and yeah, like I said a bit before, from please be careful that you don't going to follow the wrong path. Because a lot of people think from, oh yeah, this is my way, and you need to learn it this way, and I am the only correct one. I'm a bit allergic to this when someone says from this is the only way. I think always there are a lot of ways to complete something for yourself. If you want to yeah to make something for yourself, you want to walk a spiritual road, there are always different roads, and it's up to you which road you choose. But be careful of people who say from you should be definitely in this road. It's also I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but after this, I will give you something that you can fill in some questions, like a quiz, and this quiz will give you the route of your mediumship. I will talk later more about this. But even if you do this, then you maybe not in the route that you think, hey, this is maybe not my way. Please contact me because then I can show you maybe another way. But I just want to help you to figure out your road. But I cannot be the person who say from, hey, person over there, you definitely need to walk this road because this is what comes out the question, and there is no other way good for you. No, that will be really bad if I say this. And of course, the most people don't think like this. But some people do, and definitely some people think in ways that that are really not good for you. Okay. What's also very interesting is about this is religion. Now it's maybe not so interesting, but some people who are in religion, they think from, oh, this is should be the only road, so you cannot do mediumship. Please feel for yourself if it is the correct way. You can always ask the spirits. You can even ask Jesus if you want. If mediumship is the path that you want to take, how does Jesus feel about it? I think you will be okay if you ask it. But that's just my feeling of this. I love Jesus, And I think Jesus has a lot of spiritual inspiration for a lot of people. Okay. Um, what is necessary to get your mediumship done is that you need some guidance in how you will not lose energy. And this is about sitting in the power, like I said before, and I can explain this also to you after you follow the path of the questions. And it's also important that you need to learn the correct way for you of making the connection with the spirit world. And here will be also very different ways in, and I will show you the way that comes out the quiz that you're going to make if you want. It's free. And if you do this quiz, you will see the path that you can follow. But it's also very important for you that this quiz is just a road that you can take if you want. But yeah, then you have at least one way how you can make the connection to the spirit world in a way that anyone can do. Unless or you psychotic or schizophrenic. And the only thing about this is that I care about your safety. My daughter went inside, so I have other clothes on because I need another moment to continue the video. But here I am again, and I want to tell you about the safety that there are a lot of things that you think, maybe not you, but the most people think are wrong about mediumship. They have so much scaredness of mediumship. And also after you compare the questions, if you have completed the questions, I will bring you to a page where I tell you how you can practice your mediumship in a safe way. You can see a video from this, and it will help you very much because I can understand that maybe you are scary, but there is a reason why they coming to you before sleep. There is a reason why people have fear for old buildings. But I will explain this stuff after you finish the quiz in a video that you will see after you finished the quiz. So I hope that you like that quiz very much, but for now I'm going to continue this video because I have a lot more to tell you. It's also very important that you go for one direction in your mediumship, and this also in your spiritual path. Maybe some person want to do Reiki, they want to do mediumship, they want to do shamanism, they want to do maybe they want to do some Buddhism, and maybe they also want to sport, and when they want to sport they want to go running, and they want to do fitness, and they like to play the guitar, and they like to play the drums, and they like to play the violin, and in the end you will do nothing. So sometimes it's good just to take a time to continue a road in one direction for a couple of years, at least for a couple of months, of at least for a year. And after a year you can go look back and say oh, this is really the path what I want to go on. Or maybe you want to change something in your life and you want to go on another path. That's also very, very fine with me, and it will be good for you. But if you can choose to focus on one thing and don't do too much at the same time, then you will get way more of it. So if you like to make contact with the spirit world and you think this is the spiritual path that I want to walk at this moment, at this time, you are so much welcome from the spirit world. But remember, don't do too much. Maybe you can do two things, maybe even three, but one is always better. Don't focus on too many things. Even mediumship has already different roads. So mediumship alone is already difficult because you have physical mediumship, you have trance mediumship, and you have mental mediumship. And in this mental mediumship you have also mental and trance is a bit of the same, but you have also drawing the deceased. You can write from the spiritual guides. They're all different things. So even in one road of mediumship, you already have so many different roads. So choose the way you want to walk. But I know the spirits love you and I know they want to talk to you. So if you want to listen to them, that's just a choice that you can make. Okay. Going again to the notes. I already said it a bit, but some people are more sensitive. Some people are more from their thinking, from the knowing. I mean, some people are more from the hearing. Some people are more from the feeling. Some other people see more. This is also a good way to know which way of you will work in mediumship. But I kind of change something a little bit about this, because if you are a person that have six senses in normal life, then you will have six senses in your mediumship. Maybe you see many things, but I know when you see many things that you can also hear things. Maybe not yet, maybe it will come someday, but if you feel things, I know you can see things. And if you if you know things, I also know that you're going to be able to see, hear, or feel, or even smell things, because you can work with all six. So in this way, I don't want you to be on one road. I just want you to practice and stand open for what is coming. I even learned that when you have a cold, like for me right now, maybe you heard a little bit about my voice, but I have a little bit of a cold. And when I have a cold, my hearing is not as good as it normally is, because there is a lot of let's say it nice. Now my ears are a bit stuck, we call it in Dutch, because of the cold, and they will be open again when I'm completely better, and then I will hear better also. I've noticed that this also works with mediumship. If you are not feeling very well and you have a bit of problem with your ears, then you can better focus on your seeing. So like if I'm only hearing the spirit world with my ears, then I cannot work when I'm when I'm a little bit have a cold. When you have the flu, you should be in bed and stuff like that. But when you have a cold, I think you can still do some kind of work. But it will be not the time to focus on the ears. But you never know when the spirit world is going to talk to you. So, and in which way they want to talk to you. So stand open for any form that will come to you, if you take the path of mediumship, of course. Okay. And it's also interesting that there are ways of that. What are the different roads is, maybe you're more a bit like a trance medium. Maybe you're more a bit like a medium that's just want to have a more conversation. Because of trance you become the spirit, and with the mental mediumship you will have conversations. And these are already two different roads. I will show you the way after the quiz of the road that is good for you. Okay. So the last thing that I want to say to you is I hope that you will not promise yourself a result when you work on mediumship, because it gives you so much stress if you work by sitting in the energy of the spirit world and you claim for yourself, no, something needs to happen. It will bring you so much more if you just think from, I'm going to sit in the power and I'm thankful for anything that comes. I will show you also how you can sit in the power. But this is also a very important thing for you. So don't ask too much of yourself. Just try to relax. But I think it's a time. I have talked way too long for you. No, I have not talked too long for you, but I think it's time for you just to take the quiz for right now. It will take about 5 minutes, and in this 5 minutes, I will show you some videos after the quiz. These videos give you inspiration of the way that will work for you. And what you will definitely see, because I know that a lot of people are worried about this, how you can work safe with mediumship, because on every road there is, I have the video of working safe with mediumship. So I hope you are very happy with the results of the quiz, and it would be very nice if you like the quiz and if you like what you had after the quiz, that you give your answer here under the video if you like, if you think it's good for other people to do too, if they miss the deceased ones that they love in the spirit world. So if you like to make the connection, if you love to make the connection to the spirit world, to your deceased ones, to your loved ones that passed away, it is now the time. You can click on the link in the lyric under the video, and then you will see you will see, of course, the quiz. And I wish you a great time with the quiz, and I wish you a way better time with the videos. And please ask me any questions if something, if you don't understand something that I told you. I wish you a very happy day. Goodbye.